Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Maelstrom behind the mic for a new stream of Rise of the Reds 1.9 internal. Today we have a couple of new things that have been added. So let's open maps to showcase all that, shall we? Let's open a 2v2 map so that people can join. Something new for GLA, maybe? Maybe, who knows? Yeah, I can't wait for the release either, because I can't wait to see what you guys are going to do with the new toys. I'm expecting a lot of crazy tactics from you. I have high expectations. Alright. There you go. Yeah. Suleiman is pleased. We hope so. We hope people are pleased. So, let's prepare that. And I also downloaded the map pack so that we have a few new maps to showcase. This one looks good. Yes. Hello, Fernost. Welcome to the channel, and hello to the Bunkergrad Discord server. Heyo, we have a first 1v1 going up, it seems. And let's go. They're ready. Alright, pink versus purple. That's gonna be easy to follow that on the map. We have Mizo as the purple USA in the south versus Calvin in the north as the pink GLA. Hello, Dr. Daher. This is a nice map. Have some supplies on both sides. We have two old derricks in the middle as well, and we have Calvin already sending an observation van for some recon. And this has to be, yes, the recon drone of Mizo. Alright, what do we have? We have a war factory, an arms dinner tunnel here, sorry. And Mizo went for a war factory, double supplies for both players, and we have rangers there. Mizo is scouting the area. Nobody has taken the Senna yet, nor has gone for there. However, for the supplies on the sites, however, we have Calvin with a forward barracks on the eastern side. Alright. We have a forward Dushkanist. And the western supplies are being scouted by Mizo's dozer. Not yet having... Alright. I know he's going for a barracks. He wants to secure that, but he's also kind of broke. Both players are pretty broke. I see that... Ooh, we have a little skirmish in Calvin's base. He manages that with a technical, and we have the first oil derrick capture in Mizo's base. We have the eastern supplies being secured by Calvin. Mizo has gone for the Spec Ops GP, which unlocks the fire base. I hear some explosions. I don't know what exploded, but it's because of the Dushkanist. That's the only thing I know. Alright. Calvin has taken, not secured, but taken both the oil derricks in the middle, getting the initial money bonus. However, those grenade Humvees got repelled. Oh, one of them has a Dushka gun. And one of the grenade Humvees has been destroyed, as well as one of the oil derrick. However, now Mizo starts using Crusader tanks. We have one with a missile turret of it on over there. We don't know how would you describe that. And we have the grenade Humvee, and this one has no kit selected. Oh, wait, that's a tow missile. Meanwhile, we have a salvage 2 technical in the middle. Looks like Calvin is reinforcing his position in the eastern supplies. Mizo doing the same in the west. And in the middle, looks like Mizo wants to deny the control to Calvin, but not really trying to getting it for himself. However, he doesn't have any anti-garrison. Not that it would matter much, seeing that there are only rebels in there. What do we have? We have grenades Humvees, we have missiles Crusaders, and we have Tovies, and we have 2 Scorpion tanks coming in the hill. No technical model, no. No. Oh, he has, however, the Junk Repair upgrade that grants extra armor to the technicals now. So that's what you may be seeing. Scorpion tanks come with the first level of salvage right out of the bat, which means that Calvin has gone for the assault tactics generous power. Thank you Omar06 for the follow, really do appreciate. I see some Stinger soldiers over there. Nice. However, I do not see much air for Mizo. I see the first lightning though.
Search and destroy.
Search and destroy for Mizo now being tier 2. Lightning being in guard mode. secondary economy yet. Long range disable, however, Calvin has a good mass of Scorpions. Stinger Soldier has pistol, yes. For ground attacks only, of course. Crusader has a new model. Not really. This is one of the 3 kits it can equip. It is a missile turret that deals a lot more damage, but it's a missile. We have a recycler truck. However, seeing the critical mass of stuff here, it's gonna get denied. And the attack resumes, disabling the Dushka nest, as well as attacking with very efficient firepower over there. So it's going well. However, it looks like Mizo is not going full force on the attack for some obvious reasons. The Ural truck was deployed way ahead in the middle, right under the nose of Mizo's troops, which spelled their doom. In the eastern side we get... He's continuing the push though. That's not sounding very good for Calvin. Lightning's continuously sniping the Scorpion tanks. Whoa! The fuck was that? The hell was that? Scott? No, there is no Scott Stone. I wonder. I wonder. It was probably a stolen Tomahawk missile. Uh-oh. Or maybe... Maybe it was a squad after all. Ouch. Hey, Oliver! Indeed, ladies and gentlemen, the mobile Scud launcher is back in Rise of the Reds. Better than it ever was. Up, up, up! Salvage has been gained here. If my memory serves me well, it was a tier 1. Ooh. Navy SEALs! So, little change for the Navy SEALs is that now they do not reveal anymore when planting C4. Which make them absolutely terrifying. No, 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 no. That's exactly not... I didn't say that. I said, as the date of the previous stream, there was no plan to include it. Things have changed. Will Scott benefit from reverse engineering? Not in the current setup. I don't know if there are plans for that. German kill. Taking charge here for the Navy SEALs, while the Scots are probably in the tunnel network somewhere. Navy SEALs are still rampaging the base. Not for long though. And the tunnel survived. CH Scud on steroids. No, it's even more sadistic than this. The mobile Scud launcher launches the exact same Scud than the Scud Storm. It is the exact same missile than the super weapon. Does it have a build limit? Yes, 4. Long range, very! And of course, they can enter and exit tunnels as much as their heart desires. And look at that. Oh, oh. Oof. Goddamn. Oh, and just to add extra flavor to it, the effects, the visual effects of the Scud Storm and of course the Scud Launcher have been revamped to be even more sexy than ever. Add some salt and pepper, aka veterancy, and you have the mobile Scud Launcher. Oh, and did I mention that they can also be stealthed by the pillager? Yeah, because they can. German killing one of the Comanches in the base. However, I think popping out the Scots would be a nice idea to get rid of those pesky tanks. Oh! Speaking of the devil. No? He's not taking the risk, eh? Yeah, so Scud launchers come with a few more changes for GLA. First off, the Scud launcher is locked behind the Assault Tactics General's power. And this particular General's power has been reworked quite significantly. As such, the Marauder tank and the Battle Boss are no longer GP locked. Ah! Also, forgot to mention, the Scud launcher can grab salvage to increase its armor. As you can see here. So yeah, the Assault Tactics no longer locks neither the Marauder... Ooh, that's an expensive loss. Yep. So, since the Marauder and the Battle Boss are no longer GP locked, what does the Assault Tactics lock? Well, it immediately makes all the new Scorpions with Salvage 1. This is known. But it also locks the Salvage Machine Gun upgrade for the Technicals. So if you want some extra oomph to your classic units, you can use the Assault Tactics GP. Alright, so the Eastern Surprise is still secured. The Western one, oh, that would be a juicy target. Sadly, didn't get it. However... Ah, yes! Did I mention that the Scud Launcher have the exact same weapon as the super weapon, and as such it can take down helicopters? Well, any aircraft, for that matter. Is Scud Launcher interceptable? Yes! It is. Did it crash? Internet! I think we lost Calvin. No, wait, he's back. Scott is too powerful for this game. Yeah, well, as you could see, it just took down six Comanches. So, yeah. I hear Navy SEALs. Oh, nasty. Sweet ascension of doom! Someone else... Nasty! How does the Scud reload? After a period of time, the missile reloads. That's it. Too fast for the moment. Yes, that's definitely true, though. Ah, come on. It's fine. It's balanced, Hunter. It is perfectly balanced and fine. Oh. Well, it took one down midair, to be honest, but all those Humvees and Avengers of that were in here, that were over there, were just taken out. Like, there were 4 missiles that were launched at once. So yeah, it's no joke. Basically, it's almost half the power of the actual Scud Storm. Which, by the way, both players have their super weapons. It's as balanced as your judgment on what's not coming next. Ah, oh, come on, Hunter. That's a low blow. And one more Comanche gets taken out by those Scuds. It is not a much better topple. It has a lower range. It has a lower range than topples. Well, yeah. Yeah, at the moment, since they can fire every 10 seconds, yeah. The missiles are free. Yes, they are. Right, we have a Spec Ops drop in the Eastern Surprise. As well as a few Hover Crusaders, Humvees with... Ooh, but we have a Pillager though. The Aziz Cannon gets rid of the Spec Ops drop. Hello! I cannot read that, but by the looks of it, you're Chinese, Korean? Welcome to the channel. I'm sorry. No, there is only one type of missile, and it's highly explosive and leaves toxin. Hello. Welcome to the channel. I'm sorry, I don't know how you pronounce your name. He's Korean. Hi, Pierrot. Yeah, that looks like Korean, but I'm not a scholar in that. Call me Willy. Well, welcome, Willy. Someone has internet problems today. Right! The pillager is now rampaging the base, crushing a green beret. No, it's not rampaging the base, it's rampaging the troops. Damn. Calvin being in Asia. Yeah, but it's the first time that he lags so much, though. Damn, those Comanches are so stealthy that I lost them. Ah, here they are. I heard the protocol, but I didn't understand which. It's the dagger. Looks like Mizo is on a roll to get everything stealthed, but it looks like Calvin has some stealth of his own. Stealth with Scots, anyone? USA versus GLA, yes! Limited to 4. They are limited to 4 Devon KV. Yeah, so basically you have half a Scott Storm looming in the tunnels and that nobody knows about. I don't know why he didn't use his tunnels, but okay. That's fine by me. Yeah, okay, that's getting annoying. Vertical opening cannon is ready though. The armor... the armor... I don't know. To be honest, it is pretty squishy and it's very slow. But I don't have the values. It's not exactly half. It's like 4/9 of a Scott Storm, because obviously the Scott Storm has 9 missiles, and since you have a build limit of 4 on those, so yeah, you do the math. It's like 44%. No, Neutrino! Today you're not the second one, you're the third one! Pyrocob was there first today! Sorry, mate! Yeah, and of course every value from the reload time to the armor, to the speed, to anything is susceptible to change. Angry particle cannon. Who hurt America? Yeah. Back it. Yes, yes, yes. Here we go. Lightning trying to take down the pillager, failing. So what do we have? We have some purple in here. But what? Oh, it's a pilot in Calvin's base. What do we have? Ospreys? Oh, but we have the Atlas! The Ospreys were there as a diversion. Nice! I don't see any kit chosen by the Atlas, so I will guess it chose the Israel defense kit. One more Frenchman, we start speaking French. Yeah! It popped flares. No, it's the Guardian Angel that did. I didn't see the Atlas popping flares. Can German kill the Atlas? Not in one shot. Was it actually the Ezreal? Because I see the Guardian Angel just behind. Like here, you have the Guardian Angel, so... Ah, there. Now I see the Ezreal. Okay, nice. Yeah. And German kill finishes the Atlas. Oh yeah. Savage! Yeah, but I think roadkill. Yeah, those partisans was just here in the middle of the road. Like, what were they doing here? All right, the mobile Scots are still doing an absolute carnage on the battlefield. Oh boy. And you can also see the little animation when they set up a missile. Scots! Hello, Negachin! Yeah, probably because of the party cannon or something, but... Oh! Speaking of danger, we have railgun Guardian drones, but they are not dug in, so they are not exactly stellar in terms of armor, especially considering that Mizo chose the dagger protocol. Ooh, Mizo lost his command center though. And yet another Comanche bites the dust by the Scots. Invisible Scots? Yes. Why not? Yeah, the reload time is definitely way too fast. That's something we noticed, mind you. Is the Scot GP locked? Yes, it is. It is locked behind the assault tactics. So, as I explained a bit earlier, the Assault Tactics GP has been completely reworked. The Marauder... Those Ospreys may need weapons. Yeah, probably. They're still here just doing nothing. The Assault Tactics no longer locks the Marauder and Battle Bus. Both those units are now default for GLA. But now the Assault Tactics unlock grant default salvage 1 for Scorpion tanks and lock the salvage machine gun upgrade. Will it be exclusive to any general in the future? Yes, it will be exclusive to the Bio Command General. General Ibrahim. Hello, Black Ranger. What did you miss? This. Ah! This is what you missed. Oh, good grief. Oh, speaking of grads, Their damage has been basically doubled. Happy? Can we have GP strike? That's... yeah, not exactly doubled, but they have been vastly increased because the damage calculation was wrong, and now they are actually doing their intended damage. So they do way more damage. 66%. Yeah. Alright, it looks like Mizo is going back on the offense, and the Atlas goes down once more, thanks to German kill once more. And Spec Ops Drop did have the time to come in though, and Mizo's particle cannon is ready. I don't think you will need it though. Oh, looks like Calvin has a few drone cyclers. Well, they got some love. They are no longer GP locked. Oh, out of power for Mizo. Due to those Scud launchers again. Like they earned their money's worth. Not gonna lie. Meanwhile, in Calvin's base, it looks like the entire Air Force has been exterminated. However, the Scud... it's not a storm, it's a hailstorm now. The constant rain of Scots has now been stopped. Contra music, no. Is 4 better than Scott Storm? Nah. No. Like 4. No, they're like equivalent to about 40% of a Scott Storm. If you have the 4. But what makes them so powerful now is that they have an insane rate of fire, which is not intended. No, it's not control music. Is there a build limit? Yes, limited to 4. Yes, that's what I said. Like the stats are obviously going to be changed because having 4 Scots every 10 seconds is just not possible. What happens? That's a vague question, I'll be honest. What's wrong with music? What is wrong with the music? I don't know. Is there something wrong with the music? I don't know. Okay. Anyway, we have a juicy target for Scots, no? Any takers? No, it looks like those drones will enter without any problem in the western side of Calvin space. It was playing Russia's soundtrack. Well, perks of playing as an observer, I guess. Like it plays random musics. Oh. Mizo, did you forget that Calvin has cuts? Bye bye drones. Wait. I hear drones and finally. The entire rework of the assault tactics general's power. So basically, marauders and battle bosses are no longer GP locked. And grads are now extra powerful. We have a man of taste in the chat. See? German cannot kill it. Atlas drunk. Yeah, well, it was pretty annoying when Jarman could simply snipe it out of the sky. Ooh. Those are what? Navy SEALs? Oh, those are Green Berets! We may see a nice Aziz shot? No? That would be a nice shot. That is a nice shot! Yeah. Yeah, but even then, like, unless Jarman is more experienced than the Atlas, it will not one-shot it. And yep. Oh, but that ambush sacrificed a lot of them. Didn't manage to kill it though. Oh. Oh, that's dirty, Calvin. Really attempting the sabotage? Come on. Can the pillager run over small vehicles? That no longer works! Oh! Nice fix! Nice try! That was not documented! And Calvin has been defeated.
You have been defeated.
Why they floating is they game to show up. What? I mentioned it in the Discord. I didn't recall that. Okay. Savage fights indeed. Alrighty, do we have enough people for a 2v2? Hearing like a sound delay. Compared to what? Was with my audio speaker, so I heard strange music. Now you're scaring me. It's probably the Russian soundtrack. Oh. Alrighty. let's already look for a map. Um, This one looked pretty interesting the other day. So, do you like the new Scud launcher? Joe Biden. No. Frost. Pure epic. I can I can organize a tournament once 1.9 hits. Definitely. It is OP, so yes. It will be balanced eventually at some point. Yeah, but will it be available on Gen Launcher day one? I don't know. I don't know if it will be day one, but we will put it on Gen Launcher as soon as possible. One more. Gen Launcher, my beloved. Nice. Temple Sands. Alright. Give me Frost. Come on. Uh, tu- 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 tu. Looks like Calvin wants to play even more GLA. Frost and Hanfield. Unfortunately, I'm Slavic. Come on, Joe. Three and two. I don't have the map. Yeah. So this moment, the Scott GP on no, the Scott GP gives access automatically upgrades your newly created Scorpion tanks with Salvage 1, and also locks the Salvage machine gun upgrade for the technicals. Right! So what do we have? We have a balanced match. ECA and GLA versus ECA and GLA.
Yeah, we're hearing stuff. We should go to, like... Where did Calvin go?
I have no clue, dear sir. Does 1.9 have new maps? We are revamping the existing maps, that's for sure. But maps are being studied to see, like, I know that Skit prepared a few new maps. Will they be in 1.9? I cannot say for sure. Alright. We have Bruce in blue capturing an oil derrick. Here, Calvin in purple. Going for the middle and another oil derrick. Versus hanfield in green. Going with technicals for another oil derrick. And trying to steal. No, not going to steal. Okay. Just trying to harass Calvin. And finally we have Frost in the red ECA that already got his oil derrick. And getting a second one. Let's see how Scots perform against ECA defenses. Oh, you will like the answer to that question. I personally tested this against the AI, and the results are good. Did I miss anything important? Just game. Nothing. Nothing, really. Like, you missed nothing. Yeah, basically that. Scuds are now a thing. They always were. All died? What is you talking about, mate? Well, yes, here you have a guard tower, and here you probably have an entire group of Panzerfaust, so... Alright, we have a Scorpion tank. It is already salvage 1. Did he take the GP again? Looks so, because this one just rolled out of the factory. And already has salvage 1. Ooh, we have mold mine layers from Bruce. Ping me. Yeah, well, if someone can ping Osama... it looks like hanfield forgot... Wait, no, he's giving his oil to his partner, currently. What tier is the Scot? Guess! It's tier 0. Oh, of course it's tier 2. Get a war factory. It's tier 15. Like, seriously. This thing is a mini super weapon. Where else would it be? Right. It looks like the two GLA players are having a new Toyota war. We have some salvage 2 Scorpions, and I hear a missile strike coming from Bruce. Denying these workers and slowing down the collection over there. 15. If the game is 5 hours long. How many more new things gonna be showcased today? We'll see. I do not read the future, dear sir. And here, Fire Scorpion, here is what you missed. Yeah. This one goes higher than the Prometheus. So many ballistics! Up, up, up! No, it doesn't have recycler tech. At least not in the current version. I don't know if there are plans for that. I don't know even if it's possible. But it can get salvaged to increase its armor. Shall I push the button? Right. Let's go here, see if we have some more showcase of interesting stuff. We have some sniper dueling on the western side. I hear... Ooh, is that a... Yeah, it's a trident. We have a mobile sensor array, 2 mobile sensor arrays, and we have a howitzer position as well. You planning to use the Scud launcher? Yes, no. Yeah, the Scud launcher is going to make people nostalgic, I guess. Ah, well. Oh, we have some salvage. There. It's Scud's scum launcher. Yeah. Oh, we have some more ballistic missiles. Here we have a strike on Frost's front supplies. A marksman FAC in Frost space. Bruce trying to rush in to deny a dozer, but does not manage. We still have a trident behind his lines. Ooh. Ouch! Ah, yes! Friendly fire still exists. No, it's not an arena map. Compared to Vanilla 0 Hour, it has nothing in common. Just the name and the global look. Basically, having internet... This? It does not have internet access, it's just in sensor mode. So it detects stealth, but it cannot access its machine gun. So, to give you an idea of the Scud launcher in Rise of the Reds, they're basically, you know the Scud Storm, right? The Scud Storm has 9 missiles. Well, one of those missiles is just now mobile. There you go, Scud launcher. Connecting to Mars. Ah, yes. And they have an incredible range. And of course, we are talking about Calvin. So of course Calvin is going to use his signature single shot grad spam. Heyo, Kalarem. Your name reminds me of Doomhammer indeed. Hey, long time no see indeed. The Topol and Pandora. Well, if you want, I guess it's comparable, but. There are differences though. Prometheus. Yeah, like the Scud launcher is way more expensive. Yeah, it's more expensive than the Prometheus though. And if my memory serves me well, it also has a longer range. Yeah, I know what meme you mean. Alright. All players are at least rank 3. The GLA players are rank 4 and the ECA players are rank 3. So Prometheus is also tied to rank 5 indeed. Rank 5 plus a GP plus an upgrade, so yeah, it's... Then again, this card launcher was not really balanced as of now. So I guess some adjustments will be made. Alright, on the ECA side we have some bombardments. And we have a mortar track relaying targets to absolutely nobody. And we have a marksman marking the target for a mortar bombardment. Like on both sides it's artillery dueling time basically. Nasty. Bruce rushing in into the defenses of Frost with lynxes which are loaded with infantry. I hear a danger close barrage right on the howitzer position, and I see another howitzer position firing. Cannot locate it though. Yeah, the Prometheus is the new Pandora Protocol unit. Because now the Fenris is by default. Alright. And on the GLA side, it looks like... yeah, the assault is not going as well for Calvin. But we have an Infrax bomb. Hanfield is the first to rank 5. However, demo trucks into Anthrax does not go well, I'm afraid. Okay. Looks like Hanfield is putting some defenses in his partner's base. I heard some machine gunning. And we have a Harrier! And we have Wotans to get rid of those pesky tigers. The tiger... yeah, you were kinda right, Fire Scorpion, but it was said that each faction will get theirs in due time. So yeah. Now it's time. Purple, so it should go there. And another Anthrax bomb. I hear some snipers. Oh, that's Jaeger. Yeah. Scratching the surface, so to say. So both GLA player are rank 5. We'll probably see pillagers going out any second now. Yeah, I think that Bruce doesn't want Scud missiles to go there for some reasons. But 139, yeah, it's... let's hope it works? Question mark? have a yacht mammoth on the front line, and we have Kelvin with yet another of Scorpion tanks. I hear a surprise attack tunnel on the ECS side by Hanfield. We have a Scud launcher pop. It goes back into the tunnel though. Oh! Long time no see. Calvin just spraying some love. Yeah, but it will detonate, mate. There you go. Poisoning the area for as long as this husk stays alive. However, it looks like Frost decided to attack Calvin. The broken oil rig was captured? Broken oil rig. This one? Yes. It can be captured and then rebuilt. Yeah. Okay. Bruce is the only player who is not rank 5 just yet. He's trying to face all those pioneers, but they are using canister rounds to shred his doggo, so that's not going to end well. But infantry, ouch! Heavy sniper. Ow. Ooh, they survived that. Yeah, but you cannot do that with the mortar pits. No. Rip! Ooh, what do we have? Ooh, we have the solar burst! But doesn't manage to kill the GLA hole that goes with it. Is Calvin going to use even more of those toxin bombs? I see one here. I see the pillager. Anthrax bomb. Oh! I think that Bruce will lose most of his mobile sensor arrays in this area. No, snipers cannot shoot the mortar guys. Nope. We're having Scud missiles being shot now that the mobile sensor arrays are gone. And Hanfield is forced into a retreat due to the many mobile toxin bombs. And here is one more. What is this? It's a Grand Slam that will land. Ooh, denying the Scud Storm for Calvin. Yeah. Rise of the Reds has worked on stability a lot for version 1.9. So indeed, it crashes a lot less. Marauders leading the charge with a couple of scout vans, but they will have to pass through the toxin puddle of death that is left by the leaking husk. The winner of this battle is pollution, pretty much, yes. Would you like the green or the blue? Both are equally satisfying. Yeah, I know the control bar bug is something that we cannot fix, sadly. On the other side, we have Bruce and Frost going at it again. We have a sniper group that triggered a creeping barrage. Bruce has gone for Venoms, apparently. Because now we have those heavy snipers with heavy rifles. And what has Frost gone for? Nothing yet. Interesting. But he was rank 5 before Bruce wasn't he? We have a bomblet strike. Is he can stealth? No, it's just that hanfield did put a scrambler station in here. That's why. German kill! Reminding everyone who's the boss at sniping. And speaking of sniping, we have the Viking. And he didn't have the time to land this shot. Oh, the Viking got shredded by this ambush. Nice. Nice counterplay, Frost. Ooh, we have a Vulcan bomber dropping a neutron bomb. Ouch, my eyes. We have now the Valkyrie on the field. Hello, Adept Web. Thank you for the follow. Really do appreciate. We have more super weapons. 2 solar bursts for Frost. I do not see any Pandora nor Prometheus yet. However, on the other side, what do I see for the GLA players? I see 1 pillager, I see 2 pillagers, I see angry mobs, I see rebels, I see an entire groups of marauders, scout vans, and I see its connection menu. Frost has an issue. Frost crashed. Ah boy. That happens. Hello, Darth Cravat. Toxic tactics? What did you miss? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Okay, so I think that everyone left. Alright, let's host another match. Showcase the new hoppers. Alright. Are the others coming back or? Frost and Hanfield are still in call, so I guess they are. No, not new hoppers. It's a stretch. Alright, let's try and find another good looking map. Conflict zone looks like. Oh, I like this one. Anchorage County. Right. 1v1? There you go. Because apparently they're not joining yet, so we'll do one. We have a China! Alright. Calvin versus Joe. What are those NMC maps? Those are the ones from Gentools. I downloaded them. So we have Joe, aka Bruce, as the Blue USA versus Calvin as China. And I will make this little announcement that was made before by Hunter. As of now, for 1.9, China is now considered feature complete. You wanna see the heli-chunkers? Well, there are high chances because Calvin just loved them. China will now grow larger. Yes. China is large enough. Alright, what do we have? We have Rangers being loaded inside an Osprey, and probably we will have some cheese tactics by Bruce right off the bat. 1 minute into the game, and we get... Ah no, he goes for the extractors. Okay. Or not. No, he's going straight for the throat. However, he noticed the hopper tank. Alright. Who won? Crash won. Quite frankly, I don't know who won in the previous match. Like, Frost crashed, but it was pretty tight, to be honest. No mass production. Yeah, for a reason, Pierrot. Because we have a little bug with it. I know you love mass production, but today... No, it's not the game that crashed, it's just Frost. Maelstrom won. Hard to believe, yeah, neither do I believe it. We will see if players manage to showcase it. Alright, we have hoppers defending the area. It's a battle room, okay. I was wondering what was those rockets. Those battle rules are indeed very nice. So you're sacrificing your ability to repair yourself, but for a firepower that is definitely not negligible. And here is the new change for the hopper tank. The hopper tank, you all know it very well, has the ability to make its commander pop out to increase its sight range. Well, now it is no longer an ability that fixes the hopper on a fixed spot. Now it is a toggle. You can toggle it in or out, but as long as the commander is deployed, so to say, you cannot fire. So it is a very good recon unit. Oh, what's this? Looks like the hopper tank got something extra. How many people man the hopper? One driver, one commander slash gunner. So, yes. ATGM hopper. Not exactly. Rocket pods? No. Ooh. Have stuff with snipers in the field. Rocket tube? What is it then? What? Wait for it to be demonstrated! Why are you such in a hurry? Damn! It's a PVC pipe? Yeah. Okay, see you, Piro. Can it even shoot? We told you it's just a PVC pipe. So why would it shoot? It's a lamp. It shows, no? They have bathroom inside? The fuck do I know? The fuck is that question? Anyway, the center is being reclaimed by Bruce. Yeah, that's a lot of units. Bucket. Mobile bathroom installation. It has tube. Ooh, we have a Nighthawk. It's just sad that Piro just left because he loves Nighthawks. When he points the tube at you, it's a YouTube. Yep. What's he doing with those Ospreys? Like, they are not armed. Oh, he's really just using them for meat shielding. That's not nice, Bruce. Respect the logistics. Looks like Calvin cannot be arsed. Oh wait, no, we just noticed the Puritan. Some barbecue here! Are those new battle drones models? Well, slightly improved, yes. The model has now rocket pods, but yeah, it's just way more powerful. Yeah. And Bruce continues the harassment in the south west. Let me try and zoom in on the new battle drones. Yeah, but they move so fast you won't see much. Wonder if USA will get the aura. Don't know. It's the last classic units to come to Rise of the Reds. Ah, you forgot the assault crawler, you forgot the minigunner, you forgot what else? The toxic troopers for general tracks. So many. All the Crusaders are thin armored, yes. You forgot also the improved bunkers for General Fi. Minigunners. Yeah, not the same. They're not anti-air, they need to deploy, blah blah blah. You know the jazz. Ah. Patriot trucks.
Is this a private party?
No?
Good. I'm hijacking it.
Who's there? Who's there? Who's there? I do not recognize. Oh!
You should know me by now.
Oh, yes! I do know you! Ladies and gentlemen, the man of a billion voices.
It's close to 1 billion and one, let's be honest.
Mr. George X. Slade. Mr. Recycler himself.
Can you remember me? It's truly frightening how easy it is to sink back into that. Although it's actually a lot higher than I remember the register when I listened back to it.
Yeah.
I seem to be a lot more, I don't know, angrier, growlier. I don't know. There's some bad English words in there.
That dude should be a voice actor. Well, spoiler alert, he is. Oh boy, I didn't get it with sarcasm, sorry. Oh boy. Are you watching the stream, Mr. George?
What stream?
Mine. You are live in front of 64 people.
Hello, 64 people. I have no idea who you are.
And I just crashed. Great.
God damn it! You ruined my moment of fame! How could you do this?
You made me crash! It's your fault!
They could not handle my 1,000,000,001 voices, clearly.
Indeed, we can't.
I have no idea what you're streaming or where you're streaming, so.
I am streaming Rise of the Reds, actually. And let me just...
Where is the link? I has no link.
Yeah, has no link. Man needs link.
Man needs a link. Send me the link. Find me the source.
Let me DM it. Up. There you go. A summoner has disconnected. Let's open a 2v2 map. Let's see how many of those fools will come in. Boy.
Can I say Soviet power supreme?
Soviet power supreme.
Never quite the same as it is when you say it's like the apocalypse tank.
I
can't
cast
quite hear
a
that,
deadly shadow.
Can't quite hit that register.
Yeah. Sarcasm instant ban. Nah. Don't worry, he is a professional.
My normal voice?
Don't have such a thing as a normal voice. It'd be absurd.
I was not
Nothing
expecting
normal
this one!
about it. There's nothing normal about it.
Hey, you remember that show reel of You've Been Promoted? Like, there were like 10
This
voices?
is a show reel.
Yeah.
More of a just me just dicking around.
Mm. Hans, grab the Flammenwerfer!
Grab the Flammenwerfer. We need to werf some flam.
Some Flammen!
Probably terrible German.
Oh, probably. We have a 2v2. We will go on Makuso without walls. Oh
But the
boy.
collection's fine. Don't worry about that.
Keep off the... What? Oh, they're playing on it? Oh well. If they're all down for it, let's go. Come on. Come on.
Click the button. Do
Click
it now.
the fucking button!
No, do it now. Want to play?
We want to play! Yeah, it's loading now!
Yeah, I actually thought you were just watching the stream, not actually streaming. I know the stream channel it technically is. You know,
now I'm here.
but I didn't know you were actually streaming. I thought you were just a different conversation like we did last time.
Yeah.
So I was just like, hey, hi. Turns out I'm live for some reason.
Well, you know, there is a reason why this is called the stream channel.
Hello, Hunter! He left. Hello, Russian conscript! What the fuck,
Yeah.
Comrade General? No, what the fuck? We say привет here.
Yeah, I like to speak like Arnold.
It's going to be a contest of who has the best Arnold.
Because I have an Arnold off. No. No. No.
We are heavy metal. Oh boy, that sounded terrible.
No, there's too many Arnolds.
Yeah.
Every time.
There's a clip somewhere on YouTube where it's just like, 5 minutes of him just going.
I have probably watched it.
Probably I can find it.
And it's then a GIF basically of him talking to a child, and then it says Arnold expressing his deepest feelings.
Yeah, that makes sense. Isn't it a Yu-Gi-Oh dub? What? Arnold in Yu-Gi-Oh? I want the white dragon with the blue eyes. Yeah.
I was just going to say. Blue-eyed white dragon. Do it now. Use 5,000 life points. You dead.
You are mine now. You belong to me.
Belong to me.
We have some road rage over here in the middle with that Humvee. Oof.
Probably one of my favorite quotes from him. Put that cookie down. Yeah.
Put that cookie down. With voice like Arnold. And it looks like Mizo went for his favorite Chinese GP again, the Intelligence Bureau. Right. Perfect. Now we. No, please don't die. Please don't die on stream, please, because after that it's a mess to clean up. I guess Mizo is quite
why do you even need to clean it up? He will naturally compose over time anyway.
Yeah, but the time it composes, it stinks, you know.
Not my problem.
No, it's mine.
Sounds like a personal issue.
Sounds like a skill issue. Okay.
It's okay, I can just set the destruction delay and the slow death behavior to like 1, something like that, and we'll just disappear instantly.
Okay. Tiger gunship in the base here. Being pinged. And Mizo is attacking with infantry and Gatling cannons, Gatling tanks.
Gatling tanks have Gatling cannons, so you're not entirely correct.
Yeah.
Gatling cannon tank.
Well, he might not be attacking with them, he could be self-defensive preemptively with them.
Yes.
Unless he's cosplaying ECA, you know, going Dozo Rush with the and plumping Gatling cannons. And we have some barbecue. Some Chinese ribs to be exact.
Ugh.
Okay, so Hunter does not like Chinese food. Noted.
I like Chinese food, I just don't like to eat Chinese.
Ah.
There is a difference.
Well, if there were American ribs, you wouldn't have a problem with that.
Oh boy. Okay. Apparently, Bruce is quite adept at frying off some Chinese ass with all his microwave tanks.
No, they're not ass cannons, they're just regular battle masters.
Yeah, I know.
Frying some Chinese ass. Now there's a phrase.
Yeah, indeed. We are waiting for Mizo to pick the butt guns. Oh boy. Buratinos are trying to have a face-off with 3 bloodhounds. Yeah. How was it? No. I got surprised by the length of the barrel of those Kojaks though.
That's what she said?
Didn't see that one coming.
It's also what she said?
Damn it!
So easy.
I know, that's what she said. Anyway.
Oh, she said a lot, didn't she?
Mm-hmm.
You walked into that one. Yeah, it was a death trap and I just jumped both feet in. Come on, Mizo. Where are your butt guns? I am disappointed.
Maybe he doesn't have the points for it.
He usually goes first rank for intelligence and second rank for breakthrough. Unless he's trying to showcase something else today.
Using 2 ranks for a breakthrough in intelligence. Should all be so lucky.
Feet? Nah. Mizo is not into feet, he's into butts. Mizo learns from the AI, yeah. Plot twist. When you install 1.9, you get a copy of Mizo's brainwaves. Alright. We have Volgas. We have something that snipes. Probably Jaeger, yes? No, it's a heavy sniper team. Do we get an artillery barrage by Miss Lotus? Yes, we do! And Bruce is on low power. Still using Lotus to disable some units. Careful about those little birds though. Rise of the Reds AI generated ass. Alright. Capturing the War Factory. Nice. However, it will be sold before.
Doesn't matter, it's still a war factory gone.
Yep. No! Lotus does not reveal herself when planting the beacons. That's the beauty of it. Oh, looks like Mizo has the motorized infantry upgrade, so he gets tank hunters by default in his troop crawlers as well. I hear a howitzer position. Does Bruce have sec eco left? Bruce has... No, he has his primary eco that is still up. But he doesn't have any sec eco, like he's not even tier 2. Now that I think of it, I do not recall hearing the alert of him choosing a strategy. Something happened here because a breeder reactor has been destroyed. But I missed it. Ah, it was probably the little birds that just rampaged everything. And we have a Grumble shooting at the tigers at long range. Destroying 2. Could have G-Cache in his location. I don't know.
Bombardment.
And we have a cache. Mizo is now playing 3. General's cache. Whoa. This ranger just got pulverized by the artillery platform. Nice. Another, oh god damn it! Another crash.
Oh no.
Yep, it's kind of annoying. Oh well. Apparently Mizo and Calvin crashed as well, so... It's odd, like recently we have had a lot of crashes. I don't know what it's due to. Right. People are still up for some games apparently, so let's continue. You did put the beacon on the structure. I don't know. It's possible because I saw that it was centered on both the power plants. So highly possible it was planted on one of them. Let's try Unity. So apparently there would be something with the beacon when they're placed on the buildings. Okay.
That would be weird because both of them are identical. The only difference is that one button tells you to place it on a unit and the other one you allows you to place the exact same thing on the ground.
I don't know. I don't know. Game crashed again. Yes. But this time Mizo was on the attack and Bruce was in a pretty bad situation. Alright, Unity. Hello, Zalu Vanyasha. Oh, damn, your names. Zalu Vanicha, thank you for the follow. Let's try good old Kazakh Fury then. The one that everyone likes. Boom. And that everyone has, at least.
Yep, I'm still here. I'm just keeping quiet.
4 or 5? Yeah, wait. Where is Mizo gone? Okay. Kazakh Fury, Kazakh Fury? Well, that's great. I don't know. I don't speak Russian, so I will trust you on that. Hanfield. Let's go. So we have some GLA, some GLA and Russia teaming up versus... Wait. The heck happened? Oh, yeah, that's right. Let's re... Okay. Yeah. Yes, the VOD will be on YouTube for this one. Ah, when? Yeah, one day or two. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Hello. Is this the last round? I don't know. Depends if players still want to play afterwards. We have 2 GLA versus 2 USA. Okay.
Well, unfortunately, you probably won't see any of the new thing. Only 2 GLA. Very sad.
Yeah, there is nothing new for GLA.
Yeah.
Hunter, when do you start working on GLA?
When Christmas and Easter are both on the same day.
Oh boy. Release date confirmed. Anyway, so we have Mizo and Calvin versus Bruce and Frost. Early scouting, we have some missile defender heading to the center. No, wait, they're heading to nowhere, actually, just destroying a scout van. Looks like Bruce is securing the industrial area just next to his base, and so is Mizo. Hunter's plane? No, he's just commentating with me. He's making jokes and just reminding me how much I know nothing about the game.
He's also confirmed the release date in case you hadn't heard, so, you know, mark on your calendars.
Yeah, he did everything sign language. You know, he missed it.
Yep. Too bad. We have anarchist bikes being countered by a hunter killer and a vanguard. Rebels. What do we have? We have more workers here, more rebels in the industrial area, capturing some tech buildings on both sides, and we have an early Osprey drop, denying the resupply zones. Well, that's signed. That's definitely a Bruce thing. No. Sorry, it was just a joke. What do we have? We have one more Vanguard right in the front line that has deployed his little drone. It's cheeky. I love seeing Bruce's cheeky tactics. But you know when you see that kind of tactics that there are 90% chances that it's Bruce behind.
Bruce would do anything to deny social welfare for GLA.
Yeah. Like Bruce generally likes using infantry and transports a lot, especially air transports. So yeah. Like a true American. I don't know. I never saw untrue Americans.
Well, he is not true American at the moment because his troops have free healthcare at the hospital.
Oof. Well, it looks like balance will be restored, and then Bruce will enjoy again the Obamacare being paid. There you go. And Mizo attacking the artillery platform up close with rocket bikes. And Bruce attacking the hospital since he got quite angry that it's not free anymore. Right. In the meantime, we have Calvin with anarchist bikes trying to deny the power supplies of Frost. Doing a pretty good job there. Frost is out of power. And Bruce is still bombarding the hospital. There you go. Looks like Bruce now gets the drone armaments, which gives grenade launchers to his recon drones. And Calvin seems hell-bent on the idea of shutting down power everywhere in every American base ever. Question, Hunter. When no, wait. I just thought that termite drones did automatically undeploy when they are on low power conditions.
No, they don't.
Okay.
But it is pretty damn awkward if you have a whole bunch of them lying there and then just power down and just like sit there and just like,
Yeah.
well,
There they are.
This is what I'll do to you once I get my power back.
Plot twist, they are actually French. They are on strike. Free snack.
not actually a microwave weapon, they just throw cheese.
Self-power little buggers. Did Scuds get added?
PLA has always had the Scud Storm.
Yeah, GLA always had the Scud Storm. I don't know. I don't understand.
Yeah,
your
I mean,
question.
what are you talking about? Like, Scott's sort of been in the game for ages.
Yeah. Not storms?
No, we didn't add storms. That would be silly.
Yeah.
Weather
like-
effects, you know, that would be
Oh, wow,
really
you had
Say
you
this
had a GLA weather?
Wait.
Yeah,
Oh, no.
green rain.
Scud rain. The new addition to the hopper tank. So first there is a rework of the hopper tank, in which now the commander of the hopper tank can exit the get up the hopper tank of the hatch and increase the sight radius of the hopper tank, but the hopper itself will not be able to shoot. Instead of being fixed, now it can move, so it makes a nice recon unit. As for the rest, it wasn't showcased, so no explanation. Scud Storm is actually getting nerfed for the Scud Light Showers. Yeah, exactly that.
Yes, they added a new structure via the Scud Drizzle.
I don't know, a Scud Drizzle sounds worse somehow.
Yeah.
Drizzle.
But when you get the stolen ECA check, you can get a Scud Blizzard, you know, that freezes everything.
Did Scud Launcher got added? I don't know. You tell me.
Nami.
It was never removed, it's always been in the game files.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Scud Storm launches 9 Scuds. It's a Scud launcher. Like,
Like,
some people don't pay attention, I swear.
yeah. If you open the test map, it was there. So I don't see your question. I don't understand your question. Anyway. Got a lot of stuff there. Grads got heavily buffed, by the way, if you missed that. You saw some cheeky screenshots on Discord. Who said that? They will get fired on the spot.
We'll have no smut on the disco.
No, you
can,
can't.
you can write something in caps, just not an entire sentence.
Yeah, like I think the limit is like 10 or 15 caps. So indeed, if you're spamming, like it's just the Nightbot is just slapping you. Oh wow! Now I see the experience of all the players. It's we have Calvin at rank 2, and then we have Mizo at rank 3.
Are you zoomed in, by the way, because it looks awfully large?
Yeah, slightly. I was slightly.
There you go. That's better.
Alright, was probably focusing on something at some point and forgot to zoom out. So everything is blinking in Bruce's base because everything is stealthed. Oh, looks like Mizo went for all 3 ranks of air support. So we might see a few interesting things. Scouting, scouting. Players are getting their super weapons ready, apparently. Or just training. So we have so far one Scud Storm. And we should have, and we have a particle cannon, and USA is out of power.
Gasp.
Yeah. You need to pay your bills. And we have a second party cannon for Frost over there. Where? Where is... Ah, so this one is Frost's, and where is Bruce's? Yeah, it's there. Wait. Which one is whomst? Ah, this one is from Frost? Yeah, team colors on the particle cannon are really minute. I don't know if you intend on fixing that, but okay.
It's always been the case, to be honest.
Yeah, just noticed now, so not a big deal, but just there. Scud launcher are tied to GP. Yes, they are to the assault tactics. Wow, that's quite a battle. And Mizo showing the firepower of those improved grads. They are quite something now. And now you can enjoy the battle boss being not requiring a GP. No, the assault tactics... I don't know how many times I said it today. The assault tactics unlock this Scud launcher. It grants Scorpion tanks by default a first rank of salvage, and they unlock the salvage machine gun upgrade. Oh, that's sad. Ah, wait, no. Hey, he got Burton, so I guess that was worth it. We got an insurrection somewhere. I don't see where. And we have Aiton on a lot of Calvin's economy, though. Yeah, Mentos and Coke. Indeed, that's a nice way of putting it.
It's a fun fact, GLA actually keeps the new Coke formula in the Kindle. True story.
Yeah. It's canon from the lore. I ask you to leave me alone.
You know what's also canon?
Mm.
All the guns on tanks.
It's not a cannon, it's a barrel.
A barrel of laughs.
And that was me thinking of the classical music.
Don't worry, just Burton turning into a house color. Alright, we have the hook. The hook gunship. Bzoink. Kelvin placing beacons. Tactical beacons. On the US side, what do we have? Bruce recapturing some oil, of course. There we go. And those Nighthawks will simply enter in, destroy everything, leave. Without any problem. Atlas spotted. Where did you spot an Atlas? Indeed! And no kit is visible on the Atlas, so my guess will be that he took the Israel. How would you pronounce that? Azrael? Israel?
Azrael.
Azrael, okay. Like, I know how to pronounce it in a French way, but I doubt you would have that in mind.
Which I imagine is exactly the same, you just don't pronounce the last letter.
No, we actually do. Like, he's Azrael.
But then you probably just put an X at the end of it just to complete it.
I think in the French writing we put an accent on the E. I need to double check that. Azrael. Yeah. Was the name of an angel, if I recall correctly. So. Basically, it's the American Goliath. If you want. The angry particle cannon enters in action. Ooh, two at the same time. In a nice cross pattern. Nice. The name of the Angel of Death. And there you go.
And 2 particle cannons now, so I call it Bite and Blast.
Okay. Looks like both GLA players are in a really bad situation. But they have anti-ballistics, so that's nice. But Mizo with the tunnel pop full of battle buses and grads. There you go. We have a B-52. String. Oh, come on. It has a sliver of health. Too bad. Ooh, the Cyclops is simply denying the existence of the battle bus. Since it was only loaded with tunnel defenders. Don't cross the streams. Yeah, indeed. Have an ambush right below the Atlas. Atlas is now heroic. Yeah, the city is not contested. Lot of flares and ICN and frag spawn. Ooh. Combat Chinooks. I'm expecting some shenanigans by Bruce with those. Patriot truck. He is dropping like a brick. Those Patriot trucks are just murdering the GLA Air Force. And we have a Spectre gunship right in the bay. And another Guardian Angel. Spec Ops drop in Mizo's base. And apparently, oh, those are only Stinger soldiers that won't go very far. And Mizo is talking in code. GLAA kinda sucks. Shenanigans with supply shopper. Yeah, he's done that like 3 times just today. So I don't know what he has in mind with that, but I think he's just using them as mid shields. Those ATV Humvees just sniping the Scorpion rockets is just hilarious. Okay, one Chinook down. But now looks like Calvin also has the GLA Air Force. Which grant him access to the Chinooks. Ah, this is not the upgraded tower. My bad. I thought earlier. It's going pretty well for Team USA. Hunter killers just hunting and killing. And Mizo goes to it. And so does Kelvin.
I'm gonna break my mute. I hate GLA anti-air. It's absolutely terrible.
Apparently. Okay. So, still wanna continue? Let's host one and see if there are people joining. Because of low damage? No, because against USA everything denies them. Like they have countermeasures, they have the TMD that destroys every missile. Yeah, so GLA players often are frustrated with that, and I kinda understand that. So who is going to fight Frost? We have Mizo. Ah, no, wait. We have Joe. And I don't know. I don't know if Calvin is coming back. I don't know. Calvin! Yeah, he's back. Yeah, it's fine, Calvin. It's fine. This map has been pretty popular recently, so yeah. Who do we have? We have Mizo and Calvin versus Bruce and Frost. I never win on this map. Why? Press X to doubt. don't think 1.9 is coming next month. Most likely not. Bosses for Atlas hunting, when you have a TMD ready, no. Whoa, that's a lot of ECA. We have Frost as GLA and all the other players are as ECA. Well, someone wanted to see if the Scots were good against ECA defenses. We may have a glimpse. Did they random? Yes, they did. Okay. So let's memorize the colors. So GLA is Frost, blue is Bruce, Calvin is maroon, and Mizo is purple. Okay, gotcha. God damn it, game. Yeah. Okay, so Mizo is going for the beach and the supplies plus tech structures. Uncontested so far. Bruce is going for the center with 2 supply yards. Calvin stays in his base. Goes for double dozer plus war factory straight into tier 1. Joe is Bruce, yes. It looks like Bruce went for the combat engineering GP. Very interesting. Okay, we already have a danger close bombardment on the beach. Mizo trying to get rid of 2 technicals and didn't succeed. However, this guard tower will probably be more efficient, but the technicals are already out of reach. Mizo setting his barracks and rebuilding it elsewhere. Who's Joe? It's Bruce. And we have a Lynx just there. Ooh. Angry mobs by Frost. Who's Joe? You never saw Tex Avery? Eat at Joe's. Cup of Joe with whole milk. Right, we have a Felon Pander. Okay. Calvin still at tier 1, and we have a Lynx group here. And apparently Bruce is putting some frontline defenses directly a fortification, which is not pleasing Calvin for some obvious reasons. What? Am I buffed? Damn, I thought I was going to be nerfed. Right, forward operation base upgrade for the fortification has been researched, so now we can start popping out some infantry at will. Yeah, that's not looking good for Calvin. It's all over. Ooh, but we have Fenrises. Oh, sad. And the Fenrises prevails. However, there is quite a lot of troops incoming, so it's a small victory, but a bigger defeat is coming. I think Carl is getting quite angry today. It's possible. Mortars going both directions. And I hear a missile strike incoming. Ooh, that's going for Calvin's region command, destroying an excavator. It's the Lynx Apocalypse, yeah. Ooh. And we have mortar tracks as well. A rate of fire region command is down. But on the other side, Mizo is also going in with Panders. With like a Felon Pander, a Panzerfaust Pander, and 3 Pioneer Panders. And
Okay, thank God I crashed.
and
Take that
Calvin
in.
crashed. And I think that Mizo quit as well. Yeah, he called the GG, so no need. Right. Let's see. Let's put myself as observer. Okay, let's see who joins. What did they do with that bottle? Ah, there. I will put my favorite 2v2 map. Forbidden Temple. Frost, please defrost and play well. Oof. Chill. Would you look at the time? I have to go. Well. An FFA, sure. And we will end it with a good old with a good old free for all on danger close, because so we have China, ECA, and GLA. So it's been already 2 hours and a half, so it's all good things must end at some point. Alright. So it looks like Calvin and Mizo have their favorite factions. And Bruce got China. I actually don't know which faction is Bruce's favorite. And Mizo went for the combat engineering again. USA, is it? Like, I don't know if it's USA or China, to be honest. Like, he is very good at playing with USA, granted, but yeah, I feel like he prefers China at times. But with the recent changes to USA, it might very well be, yeah. Okay, so what do we have? We have Mizo securing both oil derricks, apparently. Calling in a Bobcat in the south. And we have Bruce repelling a lone scout van. And we have Calvin harassing Bruce with anarchist bikes, being repelled both by Bruce and Mizo. Nobody likes anarchist bikes. He's good with all factions, but you know, you always have a preference on something. So I don't know. Okay, so Bruce is capturing this oil derrick. Mizo has one, and he doesn't have this oil well, though. Okay, so Calvin enters the party with a toxin tractor. That Battlemaster is in for a rough ride. Looks like Calvin went again for the Assault Tactics GP. So we may see Scud launchers. It's like for the past 3 streams, it has been ending each stream with a danger close free for all. So the players were not always the same, though. Boom, boom, boom. The handgun ship. Calvin. It's got 2 oils. Take a breather. And he is actually right! He has spread like a virus, putting out tank trap barricades, dragon teeth, tank traps as well. So Yeah. Bruce should not be his priority. And definitely Bruce is now leading the charge. With... Is that friendly fire? What? Oh wait! He got flak missiles! He got flak missiles and he tried sniping the oh boy! He tried sniping this radar helicopter, but the flak missiles did actually kill his own Han gunship. No, he had ECM. Oh wait, so how? He had a ECM. Yeah. Gopnik told it already. Yeah, this one. Odd. Happened to be literally in. Oh boy, collision. Collision being collision. And it looks like Mizo is using the tank trap barricades to try and hinder progression of vehicles. However, this Gatling tank will severely diminish his economy. Yeah. This is the collision box that just worked. In the meantime, Calvin is advancing, but there are infantry in this very garrison, so 3 Scorpion tanks will not cut it, I'm afraid. Bruce laying mines. Still going for the ECM kits though. And one more Dorza snipe for Bruce. Sniping a Bobcat now. It's Bruce luck. Okay, I love that word. Oh, it looks like Starstreaks are not affected by the ECM. I didn't see it go off. The Dragon tank will simply incinerate the garrison. And Mizo is planting anti-tank mines with his pioneers on the top here. Anarchists in the south of Mizo's base is fighting on 2 fronts. Okay, I get it. Stop bullying me. Why are you bullying me? Why you bully me? I'm right. Got a cash hack. Depriving Mizo even more. And we have a rank 1 parabomb. Straight. This is the one map where diplomacy works. It has to work, but you know, diplomacy works temporarily on this map. It looks like Calvin is not having it of Bruce seizing oil, so he doesn't even let him the time to build the derrick, and destroys the well. Okay, so I see anti-personnel mines, I see anti-tank mines. This is looking interesting. Minigunners. And Calvin is not necessarily in a very good economical situation. He is tier 2, has only one arms dealer. Arms merchant, I mean. More tank blocks. Bruce is scouting the area. Deployed engineer, indeed. New visual for the deployed engineer with that little tent. Always looks nice. Does he have the repair specialist? Yes. Yeah, it looks like Bruce and Mizo are doing for Minecraft, basically. And Calvin is just coming here to destroy stuff because he needs the money. And he is rebuilding his chem lab that has been blown up by I don't know what. Flame on. We've got some more stuff being destroyed there. And we got a dragon tank being toasted by 3 scorpion tanks right in the middle of the map. Mizo now garrisoning his tank trap fortifications. This will make a pretty good defense line. However, quite vulnerable to German kill. Using the mine layer supply truck to add even more mines to his mines. This would actually be interesting to see how Calvin can try getting out of this minefield without too much harm. Will he try getting this scrap though? Marauders. Marauders would be a good way, yes. Or Grats. Just simply rocketing the entire area. Grad Force Fire, yeah. The recycler died, but the technology will be acquired. Yoink. Looks like players are examining their options. Calvin is ahead in terms of economy. But what's he doing? Why is he not spending his money? Like, he has 3k in the bank, the others are under 1k. Ah, okay, so now we're spending and seeing the amount. I think I know what he's spending his money on. Or better yet, Scott, yeah. Is Scott for anti-mines? You sure about that? It managed to deliver its payload somehow, and destroying about half of Mizo's secondary economy. Okay. ECM Mig managed to deflect the stingers, and here it is. I will bet that Calvin will be going for a few cheap shots. He has all 4 of them already? Wow. Destroying the airfield. I was expecting him to actually destroy this defense line. He's tired of planes. Yep. Oh, there we go. Somebody wanted to see what it does on ECA defenses. Now you have your answer. Warning shots. And Bruce takes notice of this and takes action. And the only course of action in that situation is to simply go and wipe the entire area. If I was to bet on the diplomacy now, I would say that Mizo and Bruce are probably negotiating a truce for the time, for as long as those Scots are not down. The entire defense line of Mizo is crumbling under the firepower of those Scots. Where are they going? Ooh, that's nasty. That will be very nasty. Ooh, there were enough of those Gatling cannons to intercept them. Too bad for Bruce. Too bad for Calvin, I mean. Oh, mine drop. Mine drop. You do not want to evacuate your Scots here. Unless, of course, you have a grad. Oh, Calvin, you forgot your anti-air. You went head first, but yeah, okay. You secured the kill on the breeder reactor. Oh, wait, he's gonna go for a more. Oh, you're getting greedy. You're getting greedy. Wait, where are those Scots? Yeah, it looks like Calvin has trained quite a lot to make those quick pops, shoot, and then retreat. And Bruce calls the quit. Let's see how Mizo will solve this situation. I'm pretty sure that none of the Scots got killed. We have an anthrax bomb though. Mizo is only rank 2, Calvin is rank 5. Not gonna lie, it's not looking well for Mizo. Well.
You have been
Calvin manages to reverse the situation, which was not very good for him, and simply broke through all the other 2 players. New Scots to OP? Yeah, at the moment, yeah, definitely. Well, I hope you enjoyed this stream, and I thank you all for watching. I thank all the players for playing as well, and I will see you soon for more content. Bye bye!